Yo, welcome back to the Ivy Club podcast. Okay, so boom, look, there's no episode this week. And we not on the yacht, we not out on vacation like the picture depicts. We really just booked and busy, tired, and quite frankly, we just a little lazy this week. So, but we didn't want to leave y'all hanging. Y'all been showing us so much love, and y'all been tuning in every week, sharing, liking, subscribing. Y'all been tagging us, sharing stories with us, calling in on the podcast. So this week, we're flipping the script and running some of your favorite Wildlines and most chaotic moments from past episodes. If you're new here, this is your crash course into the foolishness that goes on to this show. But if you've been rocking with us, then you already know what time it is. We love y'all. Thank you for riding with us. We'll be back next week with a fresh one. Until then, let's run it back. What's the pettiest reason you ever ghosted someone?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so keep in mind this was all in college, so I was like young and dumb.
Nobody know who you are. Go ahead.
But we had went on a date to BJ's, and I was just like, I was a little broke, but I was like, we're just getting Pazookies, so like it's not too much. He can afford it.
Mm-hmm.
And the server told him that if you download the app and make an account, you can get a free Pazookie. But he had already did it from his email. So he sat there and called his brother to make an account with his email so that he could get the free Pazookie and redeem it.
He ain't had no money on for real. You thought, you thought he had some money on? But
I'm dead. His brother, whoever, was cool for that though. Thank you, cause
I'm just. Go ahead.
So I was like, babes, this is at most like with a tip, and it was on
the Pazookie Tuesday,
where people would go to get the Pazookies for cheap.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
I was like,
yes,
babes,
bro.
This is at most like $12.
Right.
That's
Pazookies $12.
Well, Pazookie Tuesday, you get two. They was like what, $4 plus tax, and you can't not get no drink.
Shit, I don't know, but I might have to hit up another email. Luckily, I got 5, but shit, I might have to hit that $12 bazooka. That's cookie and ice cream. I make that shit at the house. Anyways, moving on.
And he can afford it.
Inflation is crazy.
Inflation. I mean, well, back then.
No, it wasn't inflation.
It probably wasn't. It probably wasn't back then, but now
he was just broke. Poor baby.
I don't know, man. Mm-hmm.
Because we was all up in there.
All up in there on the Tuesday.
And you ghosted him for that though?
I would.
Yes.
See,
babes, that's $12. And this is the first time you're taking me out. Like, I couldn't even focus on the conversation. Like, he was on the phone calling his brother, talking about hey bro, you're finna get an email from BJ's. I need you to send me the code so I can make an account and get this Pazookie for free. That's gross.
It's funny you said that because I heard something. I was watching a podcast the other day, and I heard another phone call, and that girl said that men eating sweets makes them sweet, like a little sweet.
I'm dead.
She basically saying men that eat sweets are gay, and they don't, And I'm just like, what, bro? I like bazookies. Shit, I like red velvet ice cream. Does that make me gay? Just because I like sweets?
Just a little bit.
I hate when people say that. That's actually, I'm pretty sure that's not how it works.
It's not how it works.
It's not how it works.
This is who you are.
But no, you have to ghost, man. He ain't no money on.
No, because I just feel like, why he take her out if he didn't have $12?
I mean, he bought regular food. I feel like bro probably just a saver. And that's actually an ideal quality trait.
Did you eat regular food on that date, or you only had Pazookies?
Just Pazookies.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought this was a dessert after.
No, they went out for the sweets.
Okay. Because shit, I'm gonna find. Listen, if you came in this BJ's and I'm paying for you and you don't spend $80 on your own self, I'm getting this bazooka for free. Anyways, moving on.
Boy.
moving on. Have you ever been the side piece and didn't care?
Oh, have I ever? Too many times that I didn't care. No,
okay.
that hurts my feelings. Like that genuinely hurts my feelings.
As it should. I was just curious. Hey, listen, some people, they don't care. We've been watching seeking sister wife, and
I could not do
that's
it.
not. I guess that's not necessarily a side piece, but it feel
No,
like
because
it.
they know about each other. But no, I think those men are real trifling for that.
No, and they're insecure too.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be
Like
like,
they need you to feel better about themselves.
they really be like, I don't have enough love for. I have too much love for one girl, and they'd be like, they convince them to have 3, 4 sister wives. I'm just like, boy, I don't listen. I only have enough for one. Love, hell, satisfaction. What's the wildest thing someone has done to get revenge on you after a breakup?
Oh
Girl, you letting these men get they get back?
no! Oh no! Oh no! Because I just don't care at that point. But I did. I was talking to this guy, and oh my gosh, y'all, maybe I was okay with being side piece. I was talking to this guy, but he said it wasn't a relationship. You know how niggas be.
Yeah.
And he whole went on a date with another girl, and I knew about it. And I guess I just like pretended that I didn't because we ended up spending that Valentine's Day together. Anyways, besides the point. After we ended, he full on got in a relationship with that girl that he went on a date with, and now they're married. And I am looking for the hose. Like, I just don't know.
Is that like the absolute revenge is marrying that person?
It is low key. That I feel like marriage and a baby.
That man, forget the stank ass kid. But you
Fuck them.
married the girl that you went on a date on that you were while you were talking to, like.
So maybe you dodged a bullet.
Yeah, but maybe it's because she had big ass titties. Like,
I'm dead.
He wore a corset one time, and I just looked, and I was like,
oh, he had.
She had.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh no! She did. The girl,
sorry,
his
sorry.
wife now.
And she put on that Game of Thrones corset.
No, she did, and I was like, "Sir, I see it."
I understand.
That's terrible. If you had to call one ex right now and confess something, what would it be?
Any?
Pick your fave hoe.
Oh my gosh. Well, ex, there's only been one. He's garbage. Because when I tell you, I think I was 20 and he was like 21, and he cheated on me with the white girl that was still in high school. Lock him up, regardless.
Oh.
Yeah, immediately.
So what you got to say to him?
Oh, I probably wouldn't call him. I'm over that. That was so long ago. But I did just stop talking to somebody. So, and I blocked him because I'm trying to find my husband now. Mm-hmm. But I would call him and tell him that I still love him. And that I'm just upset that I blocked his phone number and he didn't email me
No, you see,
bro.
Don't you hate when you block them and they don't email you? Like, send a pigeon. You're not broke up enough.
No, actually send a pigeon. I was just so flabbergasted. I was like, all this time together and not an email, not a fax. Do
you even have a printer? Do you have a fax machine?
No, but
where was you supposed to get that shit?
Where's the effort, bro?
He needs to buy it off Amazon, ship it to my house so that he can fax me and leave a note.
You don't even know how to set that shit up.
Make a fake account. Do something that's what's wrong with men these days. There's no effort.
Tell his brother to get an email and send an email over.
And that is the only time I would accept it. I would be like, Pookie, I've just been waiting. If he's listening, babe, I love you. You're my everything.
Hey. Book a wedding ring. Yeah.
Anyway.
You just saying I'm trying to listen. Bye. Thank you.
Yeah. Give us your scariest date story, bro.
Let me tell my first time going to the state fair. The state fair.
Oh, the state fair.
And it was my first time. Okay, so this guy asked me out on a date. Mind you, his family is from the continent of Africa.
Oh, okay.
So that's important. Here's why. So first of all, he shows up late. Second of all, he gives me my ticket to go through the gates, but then he tried to get in with a student ticket. Your family is in Africa. Where did you get a high school ticket from? Answer quickly.
No, that is a good question. I was
He
gonna say,
probably
who do
just
he know at the high school?
It,
he probably listen.
exactly.
He probably played basketball and just hoop with high schoolers and just be like,
No, 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 no. He did not. He was not raised in America.
"Y'all too scary." Bro, bro got a high school. Bro just got a
Anywho.
high school
No.
degree.
Oh,
Anyways, moving on.
I like my math to
brother.
math.
Thank you. And the math was not math. So
Mm-mm.
we get in through the gates, and it's kind of loud, but I'm trying to like have conversation with him. And he was like, "Oh, it's too loud. Let's not talk right now." So I'm like, "Okay, cool. We can get some food." Cause like I get it. It was loud. It's
No,
like
but okay,
It's
sure.
the fair. When is it gonna be
I
quiet?
mean, nah, but it's like I be talking low sometimes, so I don't know. He
Oh,
couldn't hear me,
y'all do
which is
that.
You said, let's
understandable.
be quiet. Let's
So
have
we
quiet
grab our
time.
food, we get our turkey legs,
Was
so
this
we
the first
sit
date?
down to eat. This the first date, and he
I'm
got
not
that
even
coin on. He got
comfortable.
that money.
That's great. I'm not even
He
comfortable in
got
your
that. So
silences
he
yet.
had money and he bro had a student ticket. That's okay. It doesn't matter. Save money when you
Exactly.
can.
I was so
Save
confused
money when
by
you
that.
can. I understand. Save money when you can. It's okay. Go ahead.
So we sitting down and we're eating, and I start sparking up conversation because we're away from the music. We at like some little picnic tables, and he's like, "I don't want to talk while I'm eating." So I'm just like, "So when are we supposed to talk, babes?"
Okay. Now let's get a
So
little. Go
from
ahead.
I would have been like, I need to go to the
from
bathroom.
listen, I
Irish
was like,
goodbye.
I'm already here. I want to play the games. This is my first time at the Texas State Fair,
Right.
because it's bigger than the Florida State Fair. I could say that.
I'd bet.
So, we go on rides, have the fun, get like little stuffed animals. We're winning games, and then last ride is the Ferris wheel. So we get on the Ferris wheel with this couple. So I'm glad I wasn't alone with them, like with him. So the couple starts like being cute and like kissing and talking to each other,
I throw
and
up.
then
Don't do all of this in this enclosed space with
That
me. I do not know y'all.
nigga, y'all are 2 feet away from us with all this
yeah,
PDA.
Ew. Am I intruding?
The swingers, bro.
You want me to pull
I
my
was.
camera out?
The swingers.
No, but he pulled his camera out.
And recorded him?
Started recording us. He was like,
Oh.
"Oh, I'm about to have my first kiss with this girl," and he put it on Snapchat and he posted it.
I'm about to have my first kiss on the Ferris wheel. I haven't talked to her all day, but
Emphasis, I haven't talked to her all day, but I'm about to get these lips real quick.
I am so dead.
Nah, I did not kiss that boy, and
So
then it
then,
got
what did?
awkward.
Oh, and I'm sure he was.
I would imagine
I bet you he was a little entitled. His too, wasn't
he
he?
probably felt like
Yes.
he was
I'm
owed.
sure, and I'm not for not. This doesn't suit all, but there's a cultural, thing
Uh-huh.
there
Yeah.
of like that dominance and kind of just
Yeah.
being entitled to all of
Girl.
the women's time and to being turned down and denied
Girl.
can kind of trigger something. So I'm glad you're okay.
Girl.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
what
good, but
happened?
that's not even the end.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, that's not the end. What is else?
That is not the end. So we're at the end. So after the Ferris wheel, we decided to go home because I was done. That was weird. But I'm nice, so I was like, I'll drive you to your car because you parked the farthest. So I'm driving him to his car, and then before he got out my car, he was like, "So when am I gonna see you again?" And I was just like, "I don't know. Are you actually gonna talk to me?" Then this man got upset and he was like, "Oh, so you must want a guy to run game on you. You want a guy to tell you that you're beautiful." And I'm just like,
Yes, I want a
"Yes."
nigga who actually likes me.
Boy said run game. Run game is crazy.
You have to communicate with me, babe.
Like,
You can run
was I?
game. Listen, you can talk your shit, but not have to run game. Like
Listen,
I don't
listen.
have game, but you can run. See, talking game and running game is two different things. Like if you gonna talk game and you just want to get in my pants and
Bro,
leave,
and the crazy thing is nobody asked for game. We just asked for a conversation.
I
That's
just
how
wanted
all.
to
old are
talk.
you? Like,
How
I was
was your
just.
day?
He
Where
was
did you get
older
this
hold
than
on, hold on,
speeding
no, no,
me.
no, no.
ticket from?
Actually, that just how much did you know? How much did you know about the dude before? You don't have to drop his name. Don't do that. But how much do
I
you?
don't remember his name. He not memorable.
I mean, I'm sure, but like, how much did you know? Did you know anything about? Like, did you? Did you guys
We
talk before, or did you
we
just like
talked for
swipe
a
and just
little
say, let's
bit.
do it?
Nah, we talked for a couple of days. We met in person. So it's the day after Thanksgiving. And I told my therapist, I'm gonna make me a Thanksgiving dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm minding my business. I only went in there for 3 things: collard greens, a box of stuffing, and then I bought Pocky
Girl,
for
you
no
eat
reason.
box stuffing? Say something
I,
next time. I'll break you off some dressing. You don't have to live like
listen,
that.
Girl,
I don't
what?
know how
Get
to
the
make it.
Jiffy, get the Jiffy corn
Get the
muffin mix.
Jiffy.
Come on now,
I'm
let that thing
sorry.
cook that thing, let it dry out
I'm
overnight.
sorry.
Okay?
I promise my mom taught me what to add to it. She told me.
Girl, call me next time.
Oof.
You don't have to live like that.
Ooh,
Yeah, because
Lord.
I keep a
the
box of
dinner was
Jiffy.
terrible. The dinner was terrible. Don't, anyways.
Anyways, moving
Okay.
on.
She
Sorry,
went
Lord.
for collard greens, box stuffing, and
Some Pocky.
okay.
So I went in the freezer aisle, and this man, this Hispanic man, this is important, walked up to me. And he was like, "How old are you?" And I get this question asked a lot because people are confused, and I understand. So I'm like, "Oh, I'm 27. No problem." He's like, "Okay, cool, because you look like a kid from afar, but then when I got close, you look like an adult." I was like, "Yeah." And then he proceeds to flirt with me.
Already, I'm like, because what do you
Mhm,
mean I look like a kid? Did you come
mhm.
over here because I look like a kid to you? Or, I
Exactly.
mean, I
I
know I'm
was.
pretty, but pretty as a child or pretty as an adult?
Exactly. But also, he was blocking the collard greens, so I had no choice.
Get your ass out the way, boy.
27.
Come on now.
Like,
So
fuck.
he
Baby,
starts
you
flirting
blocking the
with.
greens.
Listen, and I was just trying to get to them.
Should have let the misting machine get his ass. The little misting machine
Hit the little
over the
button.
produce.
I'm dead.
Uh,
Go ahead.
what happened? Okay, so we just start talking, and somehow we got on the conversation of tattoos. He was like, "Oh yeah, I have a tattoo. I have a tattoo on the side of my stomach, and it's like a demon, and he's ripping my body open. So it's like I used to be bad, but now I'm good. So the badness is coming out of my body, and then I have the Grim Reaper tattooed on my chest." And it's not finished because my brother's in jail and he's my tattoo artist. And I'm just like, oh, okay.
The conversation should be over right then and there.
I was just
The
like,
other way.
so, nah, I was trying to
Pl-
be nice. I was just like, so
Please
when's
tell
he
me
get
you
out
didn't
of
endure anything
jail?
else with this man.
I was trying to act interested.
Act interested, bro.
Girl, I'm like, uh,
That's insane. That's a
like,
And then out of nowhere, his little nephew, who's like 9, 8, he just comes into the aisle and hugs me. And I'm just like, why is there a child
who is
here?
this, bro?
Whose child is this? I'm assuming it's the brothers from jail. And he's like, hi. And he's like, okay, well, I have to go. And I'm like, okay.
Okay, bye. No, because that's an insane tattoo. We need to talk about that. We need to talk
Why do you
about
have
that.
demons on your body,
Why are
bro?
the demons tatted on you? You will be
Why you
fighting
got
them
the
forever.
Grim Reaper, bro?
And an unfinished Grim Reaper. I think that tattoos are important. I like a good tattoo, but I think that tattoos are important. What you get and where you get it
Mm-hmm.
is important. You can't crawl on top of somebody with an unfinished Grim Reaper on your chest.
Exactly. You scaring the hoes.
I'm the hose, and I'm scared.
If you could erase one celebrity from existence, who would it be?
Damn. Like everything they ever did is gone?
Yes.
Oh shit. Should have say Kanye, but that nigga.
You say who?
All the way up to
Kanye.
2012.
Kanye?
I almost
That's
said
pretty
Kanye, but
crazy.
up to 20.
No, you can't. No, don't do
Man.
Get rid of
Kanye.
Kanye.
Don't erase him from existence, bro. Bro, I'm bro crazy.
Yeah.
But
But he
like,
be
It's gonna
on
be
or
somebody
something.
that I don't. All right, it's gonna be somebody that I don't give a fuck about. What's the old nigga name? The one that's in Harrison Ford.
Harrison
Get that
Ford.
nigga out of here.
What did
Get
he
him
do
out
to
of
you?
here.
Indiana Jones?
What did Indiana Jones do to you?
He ain't do shit. I don't want to lose nobody, bro. 'Cause
You
all
don't
these
want to.
niggas
Niggas
is
say you don't
old.
lose nobody, bro. Okay, let me tell you what I said. I'm gonna tell you what I said, and Leroy will
All
tell you
right,
what he said. I said
all right.
NBA
That'll
young
give me
boy.
time to think.
I said young boy.
That's the good one.
I said Kevin Gates.
Why Kevin Gates?
The new Kevin Gates. Old Kevin Gates was straight. I don't
But
really mess with the new Kevin Gates.
Yeah, but he said he just erased from existence. So everything
Yeah.
that he did, I guess. But I said
He
young
ain't
boy.
do shit.
Young boy got to go.
Why the nigga too aggressive? You think
No, it's
he's
that
ruling
Michael
in the
Jackson. It's
youth?
that Michael Jackson sample that
The Dirty Diana,
that Dirty Diana sample that he did a long time ago, bro. I ain't heard.
Ooh, what?
You ain't never heard that dirty Ileana? What the fuck?
Iana?
What is it called? Dirty Iana. Dirty Ileana. Iana. Whatever it's called, man. It's something like that. But he did that sample. I heard that song on Instagram, whatever. And I unfollowed him, blocked him.
The block is crazy.
We got beef,
Took
bro.
that shit personal.
We got beef, bro. I might have to block him from this podcast because he might see this episode and realize we got beef, and then I gotta block him from the whole Instagram. But
Hey,
nah, bro, he gotta go.
he got shooters too, bro.
I don't
Because
get-
if it ain't him, it's his all these little YNs out here.
Man,
I
all
think
the
he the number
all
one
the
reason for
all the
YNs.
YNs
Him
got
and
all
Pooh
the
Shiesty.
all the YNs got to go too.
That's a lot of niggas, bro.
You thought of another beef
I was
besides
thi-
Harrison Ford?
Harrison Ford is crazy.
Harrison Ford. It's just a nigga. Okay, if I really got to pick somebody that I actually give a fuck about, bro. Let me see.
You don't have to give a fuck about it. It's just more so like, it's more like on the beef instant. Like, do you just not like somebody that you just? I just feel like you can't erase somebody just because you don't care for them. Like, do you?
All right, Boosie.
Boosie?
Yeah. Hey, next caller.
Wait.
Boosie.
Wait, why would you get rid of
Boosie, bro.
Boosie though?
Because honestly, I never really fucked with his music. It ain't nothing bad. And like the nigga talented as fuck. He beat cancer. He beat a lot of shit. I just don't think that nigga like the way that nigga just talk about certain things. I can't fuck with it, bro. The way he be talking about women, the way he be doing, the way he said that he did for his son. That nigga turned like 12. Like some of that, a lot of that shit, I can't fuck with it.
Okay. I give you that.
I can't, bro.
I give you that because I don't agree with some of the shit that
Yeah.
Boosie be. I don't agree with none of that shit neither. But getting rid of
And I
all
fuck-
of Boosie is crazy, bro.
At least
I
say
know that
Hurricane
nigga
Chris.
impactful as hell.
Impactful
I respect his impact, but it's just certain things, bro. I don't know. I can't fuck with it, bro.
Oh, I give you
I
that,
really
bro.
can't.
Yeah,
give
I
you
feel that.
That's like saying, cancel, R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Erasing R. Kelly from existence. What about R.
Nah,
Kelly?
that ain't
What'd you say?
Hold on now.
Nah, that nigga Kelly.
I-
Kelly
look,
had a different
Wait,
impact.
so
on
wait,
both
why
of
not
us.
R. Kelly
Good
then?
and bad.
Look,
You know?
hold on. Hear us out. Look,
Go ahead.
we can lock R. Kelly up, but we need his
We need everything
we
else.
need his body at work.
Okay, I guess he is at jail,
Y'all
but
still be listening to that nigga?
Yeah, look, I ain't gonna ever put on an R. Kelly song, but if
it
an
actually
R.
come
Kelly
on.
song come on, I'm not turning it off.
You gonna step
if I
side
don't
to
have
side?
I don't have control. Like if it's at a
Yeah,
party or something, hey, that
yeah.
DJ played it, man. I ain't
Like,
got nothing.
the other
I don't
day-
know what to do.
The other day, I was listening to a random playlist on Apple Music. It was like a
Yeah.
old school playlist, and "Step in the Name of Love" came on,
Mhm.
and I was sitting there, and I was like, "I'm gonna listen to this." I was like, "Look,
I'm so dead. I am so dead, bro. That kind of
Oh,
goes.
if y'all played that shit, and then your girl walk in and look at you sideways, you turn it
I'm
off.
cutting it off.
I'm cutting it off."
I'm cutting it off before my girl walk in.
Yeah,
If I happen to be listening to it,
Yeah.
I'm not putting it on by myself. I'm not putting it
Yeah.
on by myself. But
Yeah,
and
I'm not-
also
Okay.
even when we go out somewhere and R. Kelly come on and she I'll be looking at her like, oh shit, she finna say something. I just know she finna say something.
Looking for the green light.
I'm looking
'Cause
for.
look-
I just know she finna say something.
what was it? Like 2 weeks ago, I was sitting at work, and "I Wish" came on,
Mm.
and I was like, "I ain't gonna cut. This a good ass song."
And I don't like I said on the Ivan Club podcast we don't condone
Yeah, no,
anything
not
for
at all.
Not
R.
at
Kelly
all.
did done
all.
none of that shit, bro. His music is good,
Not at all.
but it don't matter. None of that shit matters with everything going. But but him and Ronald
See,
Isley,
this is what I was gonna say. Are we not allowed to play music he's featured on?
because what the hell is going on between the sheets in my home? I'm sorry, but I will probably play that out loud.
Uh-huh.
I'll play that. That's still on my phone. I'll play that
Yeah.
one. And I hate, he's in there. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but I can't. That's
That's what I'm saying. Like,
the play value on that one.
can we play it because he's a featured artist, or is it like You can't play nothing with him in it.
I feel like
He ain't getting no money off of that shit.
Yeah, he not anymore. But back then.
Cause what's the one song he on the remix too? It's like
Ignition.
Is it no? It might be Ignition. That's his song though.
That's his song. It was already a remix.
Yeah,
the remix is already his song. He was on.
I don't even want to type in R. Kelly.
Another song.
He on a remix to another song, but I don't want to type in R. Kelly on my Apple Music. I don't want to upset the.
And then there's Same Girl.
Yeah,
with him and
Usher.
Oh
Usher.
man.
Yeah.
And him and Usher, bro.
Yeah.
They had a run.
That's the first song I ever memorized word for word, bro. I think I was.
You remember a word from word? For real?
Man, that was my shit. Yeah, that ass.
I remember.
I was 7 years old, and because I was a huge Usher fan back in the day. I was a huge Usher fan and Michael Jackson fan. And I remember asking my mom if I could go to Neverland, and she said, "Hell no, you ain't going to Neverland." And I asked her why, but she never told me. But now I know.
Now you know why.
Change your name to Blanket.
But we're gonna stop that Michael Jackson banter here. Regardless of if he was innocent or guilty, we're just gonna leave it at that.
Yep.
But you know, we got now. I was a Neo fan. I still am a Neo fan.
Mm-hmm.
But he tripping on all aspects now because they, back then they called him Diddy Jr. or not too long ago, like a year or two ago, when they called his girl called him Diddy Jr. because he be having other freak offs and shit just like Diddy did. Niggas gonna call him Diddy Jr. Now he got them 3 girls that everybody is like, oof. Now 2 girls was a lot to me. I can't. Personally, I just can't do that. I can't focus on. I can't think. I don't think I can focus on more than.
I can't focus on 2 girls and myself at the same time because, like, somebody's getting lost in that, and most likely it's gonna be me.
Somebody not getting satisfied. Somebody not
What's
getting satisfied.
The weekend.
Yeah, somebody not getting satisfied. I can only focus on one at a time. Yo, this is the Ivy Club podcast. It's your boy Frank Polk IV. I got Trey, Just, and Jazz on the line with me, and we are about to ask you some crazy and wild questions. This is our Wild Line segment, so it's anonymous. You could be wild, crazy. You could speak as reckless as you need to be. Get everything off your chest here.
Let's do it.
All right. Like I said, I got Trey, Jazz, and Just on the call with me, so we're all probably ask you some questions, but first and foremost, my first question is, would you rather fight 100 toddler-sized Mike Tysons or 1 Mike Tyson-sized toddler?
First of all, let me speak to everybody, young man.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you got your people talking to an unmasked man. I'm Coach Pat. What's up, Trey, Jazz, Just, you know, the dude I'm talking to, I almost said something.
Frank Polk IV.
Frank. Okay.
Hi,
yeah,
Coach
you said,
Pat.
would I rather fight 100 little Mike Tysons or 1 big Mike Tyson?
One. Would you rather fight? No. Would you rather fight 100 toddler-sized Mike Tysons or 1 Mike Tyson-sized toddler?
So a toddler built like Mike Tyson,
but at the same size,
or 100 toddlers built like Mike Tyson.
Here's the deal. I can outrun the big Mike Tyson toddler. Probably can't outrun the 100.
I mean, they toddlers. You can outrun toddlers, huh? I mean, I guess there's 100 of them.
Well, here's the deal. Really, it depends on what I don't have to drink. I'll kick shit out of all of them. How about that?
Period.
Let's do that. And don't let that little baby sized girlfriends be there, because if the girls are there, I'm really gonna kick their motherfucking ass.
You gonna really show out for them?
He's showing out.
Shit, for the girls, yeah. It's real shit.
I understand.
All right, let me find it again. Okay. Your best friend's wedding or Game 7 of the NBA Finals with front row seats? Which one are you choosing?
Wow, that's a good one, Trey. My best friend wedding?
Your best friend wedding or Game 7 of the Finals?
I'm going to tell you like
front row.
If we talking about my best friend.
Yeah.
We going to make both. We're gonna go. We're gonna get married, and we're gonna leave, and we're gonna go to the game because I know who my best friend is.
You said best friend say, "Hey, is it time to say I do? Because I got something to do."
Okay.
I ain't gonna miss that game. Front row? Oh my God. I probably sleep. I probably just make that game. I probably spend the night.
I'm dead. All right. What's a crime you almost committed but backed out of?
I don't think shit a lot of them. I actually rode around. This is a real life story in my 20s. I rode around looking for my friend to kill him. See, back then you didn't have phones and pages. You might have one of us might have had a pager and the other didn't, so it might well say we didn't have a pager. That kind of shit.
Can I ask how long you rode around for?
No, for real. Bitch.
I rode around that whole night. It was a Friday night.
That's a long time to keep that anger in.
Right.
You know?
Friday
So
night.
what made you just say, all right,
You know what? I'm gonna hang it up.
That's enough.
I'm done. I ain't even that bad for real.
That man ran out of gas.
Hey, after a while, niggas do get hungry with that gas.
I done passed by
That boy-
3 Taco Bells.
Give me a Whopper.
That boy saw that churches on the corner.
Hey, that's back when you can get 8 pieces chicken for about $1.99 or $2.50.
8 piece.
Man.
Oh, y'all lived it.
So
Y'all
I
had it
used,
nice.
I used to eat a whole goddamn 8 piece.
The
Lord
whole.
have mercy.
Yeah, we used to get our gas used to be like 87 cents a gallon.
Man, say.
Y'all should have had me a little early.
I wanna go.
You know what I'm saying? Eh?
Take me there.
Okay, because what is we doing?
Hey, Jay Bowen said, hey man, come rub it to the stove. Hey man, you got $2 on you?
I wish I could ask somebody for $2 for some gas.
Some
Boy,
gas.
I'ma laugh at you if you give me 10.
How far would $2 actually get you back then?
$2 get you. It depends on, we had little cars and old cars. Get you a gallon of gas. $2, you gonna ride.
Damn.
Since you go right.
Right.
I can go where I need to go.
Okay.
Hey man, let me get 2 on 1. $2 on one.
And a little penny candy, huh?
And that lotto ticket. Don't forget that lotto
Put a
ticket.
little scratch
My
up.
mom
Yeah.
said everybody would
Change.
pitch in 25 cents. They'll just go ride downtown.
That's pretty
That's
crazy.
wild.
Yeah,
would
like
love
they'll
that.
have 4 people in the car. They'll just pitch in 25 cents.
That's so crazy.
I love that. Shake the couch down and be out on the
Out
town.
on the
Yeah.
town.
She just shake the couch down.
Did gas stations did the gas pump used to have coin dispensers? Or did they not have
How did they take?
Oh,
How did they take?
No,
I didn't think
you know
about
how
that.
we get gas now. You didn't do that shit back then.
Mm-mm.
You got your ass out and went
Oh,
in
you
the
had to go
store
on the
and
side.
paid. And back right when I was getting ready to start driving, they started phasing out the full service gas station. That means the guy come pump you gas.
I was just finna
They
ask you
always
that.
charge you a little bit more a gallon for that when you got your gas if you went to the full service side.
So you said
They
you
phased that
didn't
shit out.
you didn't get to experience that where the gas station served?
No, that was done by the time I was driving.
That's when they used to call it the filling station.
No, it's still the filling station.
Nah.
That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. I ain't never heard that one. I wish.
You never heard of filling station?
No.
No.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I'm too far removed.
I had a question.
Go ahead, Jazz.
This is just a goofy one. All right, so if you are bald, what is your hair color on your license?
If I was bald?
I didn't think.
Hold on.
It's one of those make you think question. If a person is bald, what is their hair color on their license?
What?
Shit, the color of their goddamn skin.
What do you
Hey,
mean?
hey, I'm gonna get my wife out here to come. She like to say crazy shit too.
Okay, we'll get on. Give her the phone.
Give her the phone. Yeah. All right.
Hi.
Hey.
Down with your show.
Hi.
Hello,
Hey.
my name is Frank. We got Frank, Just, Trey, and Jazz on the show. This is the Ivy Club podcast.
I got one.
Okay, go
All
ahead.
right,
Trey.
hey,
This is anonymous, so
hello.
no one knows who you are.
Hello, caller.
Apparently.
Hello, ma'am. How are you doing?
Hi.
So the question is, what's the fastest way to tell if a man is lying?
The fastest way to tell if a man is lying. I think there's one question. I can't remember what it is. I don't know that there's a definite way to know.
That's a good.
So I'm guessing your man don't lie to you.
I mean, sometimes it's not always fast. I mean, you learn over time sometimes, or by realizing facts, the truth over time. It doesn't always happen immediately. Plus, if you trust, you're not looking for a lie, so you can be oblivious. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I understand.
All right.
Okay, let me ask you this question. If you were casted in a reality TV show, what role would you play in that show?
That's a really broad question. What role would I play? What type of show is it, first of all?
It's reality TV.
It's reality TV.
Think about your favorite reality show.
Reality show, it could be
anyone you want.
Reality could be,
Real Housewives.
There we go.
Real Housewives.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Like how would you?
Who would you be?
How would you express yourself?
How would I portray myself?
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
On TV, are you
There we
wild
go.
and crazy?
Nah, never. I'm never wild and crazy. I would always be. Oh, my husband. Okay. He gave me another look and said, "I'm never wild and crazy." Okay, I'm not never wild and crazy in public.
Okay.
Like a lot of us.
So I'm the meek. I would be meek, probably gentle, understanding, kind, friendly. Want everybody to get along, get on your damn nerve kind of person.
All right.
I like that.
I'm the Nene Leaks.
Not Nene.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it.
I'm
I'm
the Nene Leaks.
I'm Peter Guns.
Not Nene Lee.
No, ma'am.
I'm a mix between Peter and Rich Dollars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Squad, you know.
No, Trey.
No, they would want to vote me. I'll probably be boring.
All right, I got one more question
I'm not
for
about
you.
drama, so.
I got one more question for you. If you got arrested today, what's the first thing people would assume you did?
Oh, wow.
That's a good one, Trey.
Think.
That's a good one, Trey.
You know what I'm saying?
What'd you say? Streaking.
Public indecency.
That is extremely believable. I would go with that.
Not the OG streaking.
I'm a little too freaky. Yeah, quiet but freaky. So you're right, streaking.
That is
Y'all been together a long time. Is this why?
We've been together a long time.
Is this why?
You didn't answer she was gonna be streaking by herself. I'll be right there with her.
Period.
Paul Johnson did it.
It's a his and her activity. Come on.
Now that part would be inappropriate.
A lot of his and her.
It's a his and her activity. They go together real bad.
We gonna hold hands too.
They don't have all the fun.
They're gonna be like, what was his name? Chris Tucker and the chicken coop. Two crazy fools.
Oh, Friday.
High and streaking.
High and streaking.
I'm dead.
Oh my gosh.
So what y'all saying is y'all get high. So what's the highest y'all been?
We high on life.
Oh,
I like that.
We've been high on life, higher than high.
All right. Sounds like somebody's high. I think that's what I'm getting out of that. You sitting outside, ain't you?
I think they high now.
A different kind of high.
I came in the house.
All right.
Anyways,
and I have not been outside. So
well, look at that.
So I guess you got to go outside. Time to get you some air. Hello? Yo, welcome to the Ivy Club podcast. It's your boy Frank Polk IV, and I got my girl Just with me.
Hey.
Okay, what's up, Frank?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Oh, congrats on y'all engagement.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We's married
We
now.
married now. But
That's why I said marriage. My bad.
yeah, for sure, brother. But you've been selected. You submitted your form and been selected to join us in the conversations today. So we're gonna ask you a couple questions. You ready?
Okay. What's up? Hit me with it.
All right. If your homie got jumped, how much money would it take for you to watch instead of helping?
To watch instead of helping?
Mm-hmm.
If you need help, I can spit some numbers at you and go up in increments.
Yeah, it could go up, but if I'm going, so wait, you need lowest or you need highest?
Yeah, how much money would it take for you to watch your homie to get jumped, and you don't do shit?
I could take a smooth 20K. You know,
20K,
smooth 20K.
That feels reasonable.
Yeah.
That feels a little reasonable.
That's reasonable. Yeah. So your homeboy getting jumped by, say your homeboy getting jumped by 8 people.
But you feel like you could take them.
Feel like you could.
Mm-hmm.
Can't nobody take.
I ain't gonna be able to take 8.
Oh no! I feel like if my adrenaline kick in, I'm not in the room with them. They in the room with me.
I don't even think I could take.
Kick in, I probably turn the blade low key, but you know,
blade is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He didn't have to walk in that party like that immediately.
I can't take no 8. I couldn't even take 8-8-year-olds.
Oh, absolutely. I'm playing soccer.
There's too many people. I couldn't take an 8. I couldn't do it.
8-year-olds for that.
Nah, bro. Anyways, what's the pettiest reason you ever distanced yourself from a friend?
Pettiest reason?
Mm-hmm. You ever ghosted a friend or ended a friendship and it was for a petty reason?
I definitely ended a friendship because they felt like they should have got paid more than me when I had put them on to something. But other than that, I have cut off friendships more so if I just didn't like the disrespect. Like, you got to talk to me like we friends.
Yeah.
You can't just be in here like,
Yeah.
You can't just be in here thinking that you could just talk to me crazy just because now you got the extra access to me. Like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Can't let that happen.
You got to let the respect be there even when you upset, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because then, you know, the respect ain't there. Then they feel like they can just, you know, they can just slide up in there. They can do whatever they want to.
Mm-hmm. No, that's
now
real.
You in here talking to me crazy in front of who?
In front of people that don't care for real.
All right.
Nah, for real. That part. Okay.
You found out your homie is secretly dating your sister. Are you mad or you just gonna cook him?
Nah, we can't be homeboys no more.
The fact that it was a secret.
No more.
Because why is it a secret?
Yeah, that's the point. It's a secret. It's the fact. It's a secret. Like, hell nah, I can't let that happen either.
Mm-mm.
Nope. Gotta turn the blade on that one.
Bro is looking for a reason.
Any reason. What's the wildest thing you've ever done for a friend?
Wildest thing?
Mm-hmm. A friend ever asked you to do something crazy or out of character, and you was like, you know, I normally don't do this, but
for you,
when I was in high school, not high school, when I was in college, one of my friends, he was already with me, and so now keep in mind, I'm straight, he's gay, but he was like, bro, I feel like this nigga, what he said? He said something like he felt like the nigga was cheating on him or whatever. So he wanted me to do a stakeout with him, but he ain't had no car. So I used my car to do the stakeout with him in the parking lot. You a good friend. He was waiting until the nigga left. Yeah, it's my friend now.
Period.
Yeah, that's a good.
I'll bring the snacks to the stakeout, girl. How long we gonna be here?
That's a good friend. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga asked me to do the stakeout with him, so I had to sit outside of the financial aid center, waiting until the nigga got off work so he could get a photo to see if the nigga was cheating.
How long did y'all wait out there?
I ain't gonna lie, I waited out there, bro, probably about like 2 hours.
You a great friend. I rock with you.
I am.
I rock with you.
He ain't had no, like I said, he ain't had no car though.
That's okay.
That was his biggest thing. Like,
I get it.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
That wouldn't have stopped me and my girls, though. We would have been in a tree. Binoculars.
In the tree with binoculars is crazy.
Camo cargos.
In the tree.
Waiting on a nigga.
In the tree is crazy because
we
you
gonna
could
pop our Allegra because you know I'm allergic to nature.
Because what's wrong with the bush? You ain't got to climb the tree.
No, I need to be incognito for real. I like to go big or go home. Period. You a good friend.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. I got a huge list of questions, bro. We got like
your best friend's wedding or game 7? Front row seats.
At the finals.
Best friend's wedding for sure.
Or game 7 front row seats.
Huh?
Game 7 front row seats at the finals.
Yeah, I can pass on that. See, my thing
this brother's a good friend.
I feel like I can't always be able to get that right back in general.
Yeah, you can't go to your friend wedding.
What God gonna be able to do for me, I'm gonna excel through so many doors in general. I'm gonna have that chance again to get that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, caller.
Get it. Yeah.
Her. Point blank. Yeah.
I ain't gonna be able to relive the best friend wedding I missed at her. He gonna be mad at me, cussing me out the next day.
You're right.
You ain't gonna know.
You could catch the next one.
You was probably in the wedding too. That's the even more trifling part. That would piss me off for sure.
What if I'm in the wedding? I done missed it now. Missed it, getting cussed out. It's like I'm at my granny house soon.
I'm dead.
Because my grannies get down. I leave them alone. I leave them alone. I don't have time. I'd be like, let's not raise our blood pressures now. Let's stay calm. You don't even got to do all of that.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something.
Nah, you can't say that to my grandma.
Why not?
You can't say that to her. She going ballistic as soon as any word leaves your mouth before you even got to finish the
sentence. Let me ask you something that's completely out of left field, not even in the realm of like friendships. Just because I saw this question.
Okay.
Have you ever been lost somewhere and thought you wouldn't survive?
Lost somewhere and thought I wouldn't survive.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yes.
Really? Tell us.
Yes. Driving on the highway, more so driving on the highway, took the wrong turn, like for real wrong turn, and it's just straight up dirt roads. And on top of that, my tank almost on E. And I'm like, yeah.
That's horrible.
If I get stuck out here,
that's it.
Who do I call?
That's it.
What was your phone? Your phone, you went on service or nothing?
Bro, phone's on 3%. Oh.
You did not prepare.
Like, I did not prepare. But I'm doing this at like, what is it? I'm doing this at like 2 a.m. in the morning.
Oh my God.
So
where was you going? Where was you originally going?
That I can't talk about.
Oh, that you can't talk about. Oh, okay.
Well,
let's just hope you wouldn't just be thankful when the sun downtown.
Hello, that's what I was gonna say. I did that one time. I took the wrong route on my way to West Texas, and you know how like you pull up the maps or I put my mama address in there, and I took the shortest route, but it wasn't like I-20. It was the scenic route. So I'm driving through all these towns I ain't never heard before. My window's not tinted. It's giving fishbowl. They looking at me. I'm clearly out of place because we.
That's terrible.
Okay. And I ran out of gas. And I went to go get gas. And this man in overalls came out the gas station. He looked at me. I looked at him. I was like, this is enough gas. I need to keep moving.
Oh my God. That's. Oof.
That was like freshman year of college. Freshman year, maybe like. What's the next one? Sophomore. Alma was like, why you ain't just take I-20? I'm like, girl, you know I don't know nothing about no directions, child. I was just doing my best. It was the shortest route. They was surprised to see me. I had on a bonnet.
That's terrible. They knew you was black. They knew you was black.
They knew.
If it was too dark to realize what color you was, they knew when they saw that bonnet. They knew exactly who you was.
It was my dashiki print one too.
Oh.
My friend.
That's terrible.
I got out the car and you could hear the bongos. The drums just went off of them. They was like, got one.
That's terrible. I got one more question for you and I'm going to let you go. I got one more question for you and I'm going to let you go. First of all, do you work like in an office setting or you work in offices before?
I'm remote, but at the same time, I have an office.
For sure.
I
All right.
drive to the office at different times.
All right. What's the most insane thing you ever happened to see in office?
See, in the office?
Mm-hmm. What's the most, what's the craziest thing you ever seen?
I think for me, well, do y'all know how office politics work? Like,
of course.
Yeah. So they had something at one of my old jobs where they was like, I guess they was on that cultural wave, like, you could come in here and dress how you want to, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had some office dress up days, and I got counted out in a sense. So I got called out because I decided not to wear a onesie to work. And when I got to work, everybody was wearing onesies and all of these furry costumes and shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty weird.
I ain't wearing no onesie.
It's 9 a.m. and you up in this hole with a furry costume on.
I ain't wearing no onesie, especially not to work.
I'm not wearing a onesie.
I like onesies, but I wouldn't wear. I might wear one to work. Let me not act like I'm not about that.
Would you wear a furry costume?
No, we have to draw the line. No, that's not okay. Because what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Imagine the Zoom calls that day.
Furry costume at 9 a.m.
Mm-mm.
That's really wild.
Mm-mm.
That's really wild.
No, that's terrible. Mm-hmm. Anyways,
they got the whole helmet on in there too.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
The dedication, I'd pass out immediately. I'm sitting here thinking about the temperature. Let alone how out of context this is for real.
The office must have been on 60 degrees that
68.
day. 60.
Man, sorry. That office is on 80.
Oh.
I bet it was stinky.
It's giving Chuck E. Cheese for real.
Chuck E. Cheese is crazy.
Y'all have a great night.
You too.
That's a caller.
Yeah.
Hello.
Good evening. Welcome to the Ivy Club podcast. It's Just, and I got the girls, Jazz, Shakira, and Nicole with us. Hello.
Salutations and greetings.
All right, my brother in Christ.
Talk reckless, caller.
Okay, cool. Because I'm on Instagram and this girl thicker than a black man prison sentence. That's perfect. Y'all don't understand. But anyways, like, I hope the shrooms don't kick in by the time y'all find what y'all looking for.
Caller.
This is what I needed.
Caller.
Oh,
you
Take
know,
a deep breath. It's okay. You'll get it out.
I'm dead.
Oh, deceased.
I'm alive. It's nice to meet you.
All right, caller. Anybody want to go first?
No.
Who got the first question?
I got it. Okay, caller. What's the wildest DM you ever sent or received?
Ooh, that's
The wildest DM I've ever fucking sent. Like, do I know the person or I don't know the person?
The wildest
It
DM.
don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
The wildest DM.
I'm trying to hit it like a backwood. What's good with you?
Who said that? Did you say that?
I said that. Of course I said it.
How did she
And
respond?
then I told her another one. I'm trying to eat her out like a pink starburst. Both of them worked, surprisingly.
Did you get
the pink starburst? Is kind of the best one.
Because everybody knows that the pink starburst
is. It is good.
It is. That's the best flavor. Like, let's be honest. And then it's lemon and red. Right.
Did it follow through? Like, I
did. I definitely smashed. I definitely hit it like a backwood, and I definitely ate it like a pink starburst. Both.
I love that for you.
I love it for me too. Oh my god! Hey. Hey, what did he say? You can't see my fingers, but clock it. Clock it.
Okay, clock it. Yes.
Clock it.
Come on, caller. Caller, would you take $500K to let your ex date your sibling?
That's they're grown ass people. I don't care. Yeah, for sure.
Niggas just don't be giving a fuck.
You said
people. It's not even about that, right? So this is how I view it. All right, real shit. I'm about to get a little deep. So personally, like, I might feel a certain type of way at first, But what if that actually is the person that they love for real?
I don't think
Who
that.
am I to stop real love?
This can't be your person.
This can't be.
It can't, but what if it is?
Well, that's unfortunate for them.
Whenever I see the
I
Lord, I,
think you're
got
just
questions.
being petty. You need to be healed.
Be who you
No.
are.
Yeah.
Your
You know that song, In the Eyes of an Angel? That's when I feel like it's okay. Plus, it's 500,000. What was that thing? I didn't want to have to get a better man or some shit. I just wanted you to be better, man. I don't fucking know, but that's how I look at it.
Caller, have you ever hooked up with somebody who was completely off limits?
What you mean by off limits?
You not supposed to be with that nigga?
Whoa. Whoa. Like, shout out to my gay homeboys, but I don't like niggas.
Okay. Have you ever?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Have you ever been
Niggas universal
with somebody that you were not supposed to be with? They're off limits. Like
they're my homie's girl or some junk?
Off limits to that nature, yeah.
Oh, nah, that's weird. I don't operate like that.
Okay,
Nah,
Caller kind of solid.
Shit.
That's some weird shit to do.
It really is.
It really is. But people don't have no morals no more. So
that is true.
It's crazy that you gotta watch out for your best friends now.
I don't gotta watch out for mine, but you're right.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah. If I gotta worry about you with my man, I ain't doing that. My whole man was out helping people move yesterday without me.
My whole man was out driving the U-Haul.
Like, imagine that would be crazy. Absolutely crazy.
What's one meal a woman cooked for you that made you rethink the whole relationship?
Oh my God, bro!
He got a story.
I got a fucking foot there. These girls can't cook no fucking more. Dog, how you Puerto Rican and you can't cook shit? Bro, she made me some. It was this chicken, and like there was bacon wrapped around it. The chicken was dry as fuck, and then like the bacon wasn't even cooked. I'm like, this is so good. Dude, that shit's great.
Made you
Through the whole
salmonella.
fucking content. No, because normally I'm like I'm really sassy. I'm really sassy. So like I want to hurt her feelings because she treated me good. It's just you couldn't cook for shit.
So did you stay with her?
Fuck no, of course not. I can't do that.
You tried to kill me.
Right.
That's like staying with somebody who. Oh, that's like having a child who's not funny. And you have to raise them. Fuck that. I'm not gonna stay 18
You want to
years
give that
without
child away?
me.
Where's the child gonna go?
What?
That's, like if it wasn't my child, like if it was my child, I'd have no hope. But if I married a woman and her child wasn't funny, I'd be pissed. Like a little unfunny ass nigga. Shut up. Yeah.
These correlations call
Unfunny ass nigga to a child is crazy.
Because there's actual funny kids out here. Let's stop.
It is
funny
some
kids.
funny ass kids.
Yeah.
Especially the bad ones. Oh.
I
remember
if they got a silver tooth. Yeah.
Not
bro,
a silver tooth.
I remember I was like working at like a park, right?
Yeah.
And there was this kid that was sleeping. I worked with 5, 6, and 7. And Jit was just dancing. His friend was asleep on the chairs, and he stopped dancing. I looked. I said, something's about to happen. I feel it I feel the nigga tree about to come on. And then I see the Jit stop, look at his friend sleeping on the chairs, raise his hand up, slap the ever-loving shit out of him. And the other kid just got up, looked, what happened? And then fell right back asleep. That's a funny ass kid to me. I
be a little
rewarded
abusive.
him because he
Might
didn't
be a
get
little
caught.
worried.
No, you're bad. You're a handful, nigga.
I don't know if that's funny though. That's a little.
That's what was the funny
Why
part?
was he slapping him? What?
Because they just be doing shit.
Kids do just be doing stuff. That's true.
A kid slap me, I'm slapping the kid back.
See, and it be thoughts like that that just reassures the fact that we need to grow up a little bit more before we have kids. Because every day.
Look, my frontal lobe developed. I said what I said.
I'm dead.
You slap me?
Caller, have you ever been the side piece and you just didn't know?
Ooh, I mean, how would I know? How would I know if I didn't know?
Another nigga ain't ever came to you as a nigga, you know,
Niggas
came
don't
to
do
you
that
as a
shit.
grown
The
woman.
fuck? Niggas don't do that shit.
Shirley?
Hey, bro, no. In a way, I feel I kind of found out after the act.
Yeah.
I had sex with a girl, and then like afterwards, I didn't know she had a boyfriend. She called her nigga and said, "Your dick little," and then she hung up the phone. So does that count?
I wish you could see everyone's mouth just dropped in that
we all
moment.
just freeze tag in here because whoa, that she it's iconic in the worst way.
Literally called him, and I was like, "Who the fuck you calling? Like, we just got done. I just got done beating your doobies up. What's good with you, gang? Like, your dick little. Fuck you." Hung up. I'm like, "Oh,
okay.
Who was that?"
Bro,
My man.
Caller did the thing, and she had an instant like come to Jesus. And she had to let him know right
at
there.
that moment.
She wasn't going to Jesus.
She not.
Yeah, she was.
Because that's a level of trifling. It is. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I would say women win with triflingness when it comes to stuff like that.
I love women in male-dominated fields, personally. But,
absolutely.
You know.
That would break my heart. Jesus Christ.
You know, and then you find out later that she called you from the other dude bed. Like, heart rate ain't even settled yet.
Pause. Bed. Right. Bed. 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 That's funny.
Okay.
All right. Another question. What's one thing you never tell your partner about yourself?
Probably that I got my ass ate. No cap.
I feel like a lot of niggas get their ass ate.
Yeah, but like she stuck her tongue in deep. I ain't gonna cap to you. And she had my legs up like a bitch. Right?
Were you on all fours?
He was on his
back.
Fuck
no, that's a little too much. That's like I don't trust that. Cause like if I'm on all fours, what if the girl pull out a peg? Fuck that. I don't trust you that much. Nah, I was on my back. And like I had my legs raised up. I was on my legs.
So you let her finish, or
did
you see it through, or you were like, whoa.
Hell yeah, she was already in there. I said, "Hey, do your shit, bro.
Do your shit, bro." I bet you liked it too, didn't you?
I did, for sure. I was like, you can always do that.
Now he knows he likes it.
We should all know less about
Now
each other.
I know why Kanye was so mad at Amber Rose for leaving.
And she told everybody too. She trifling. You know, I am pro men figuring out what's what. I think that they will literally like hyper masculine themselves out of a good time.
I believe that wholeheartedly. Like, let go of this hypersexual, masculinized man, especially black men, and just let yourself explore.
And now look, Caller is better for it.
I got slapped a little bit and got spit in my mouth. What? I'm like, oh my god.
Let me. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you good. You good.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that's kind of mild.
I'm about to say we listen and we don't judge.
You know, I feel like that's kind of base level, but
I have questions.
Yeah.
Don't ask them.
Very many questions.
I have
not
so
ask
many
them.
questions.
Please do not
ask them.
Don't ask them.
She said marry me?
Huh?
Who said marry me?
Nobody.
No one's saying that.
I'm hearing shit.
Yeah, Caller. It's the shrooms.
No, that's not
No,
no
I
true.
said very many questions.
Very many questions.
Oh,
It's okay.
She sounds like a midget. Whoever said that sound like a midget. Anyways.
All right, Caller. Thank you for joining us.